Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're a small business owner or you run a nonprofit, today's news could seriously impact your bottom line. The House GOP just dropped a new tax proposal that brings back Trump-era tax cuts, but it comes with major Medicaid cuts that could ripple across our communities. What does this mean for your revenue, your clients, your team, and even your donors? I'm breaking it all down and giving you 5 clear steps to protect your business or organization. So let's dive in. The proposed legislation extends Trump-era tax rates, especially for individuals and small business pass-throughs. Think LLCs, S-corp, and sole proprietorships. It also includes increased standard deductions and enhanced child tax credits. On the surface, it looks like relief for working families and entrepreneurs. But here's the catch to fund these cuts. The bill proposes deep reductions to Medicaid, a move that many health and human services nonprofits say could devastate vulnerable populations. Small business owners could see lower effective tax rates, especially if you're structured as a pass-through entity. This could mean more retained income for investment or hiring. But here's where strategy matters. If you rely on a Medicaid-funded customer base, such as home health, childcare, behavioral health, cuts may drive down your demand and payment timelines. For nonprofits, this is more complicated. On one hand, tax cuts could increase individual giving. On the other, Medicaid cuts would disproportionately hurt health, housing, and food nonprofits. And for those receiving federal or state grants tied to Medicaid populations, you may need to rethink your funding structure and long-term impact model. This could also change the priorities of institutional funders, who may begin reallocating to fill in the gaps. Think tanks and business coalitions are divided. Some call it necessary tax relief. Others warn that long-term cuts to Medicaid will increase poverty and economic instability, especially in underserved areas. Organizations like the National Council of Nonprofits are already mobilizing. They say now is the time to make your voice heard before this becomes law. All right, here are 5 things you can do right now to prepare. Review your budget. How reliant are you on Medicaid, grant funding, or donor behavior tied to tax incentives? Talk to your board or accountant. Understand how changes to tax brackets could affect you operationally. Strengthen your reserves. If you're in a sector likely to be impacted, begin safeguarding funds now. Diversify revenue. Don't rely on just government funding or one donor type. Explore earned income or partnerships. Speak up, contact your House rep, testify. Sign on to sector letters, your advocacy counts. This bill isn't law yet, but inaction now could hurt you later. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more grant, funding, and policy updates. If you're unsure how this affects your nonprofit or business, check the link below to schedule a strategy session. Stay informed, stay prepared, and as always, keep building with purpose.